I sleep with married men for a living, and I get a lot of comments from women asking why these guys cheat. I think it's a really good topic for conversation, and it's very controversial, and I want to get into it because I feel like I probably have some pretty good insight on this topic, given I've probably slept with more married men than the majority of people in the world. When you get into the nitty-gritty of it with these guys, they can be pretty open. I mean, two people being completely undressed in a room, they spill out some secrets. I would say the most common reason that I hear is that they have not actually done the deed in extended periods of time. So numbers that I've heard is 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I'm sorry, but if you are not doing the deed with your partner, I think you're actually delusional if you don't think that he is going to go out and try to find that need somewhere else. Men are a little bit different to us in the sense that most of them feel connection and love through physical touch. Okay, majority of them, I would say 80 or 90% easily. When they are not getting that in the marriage or in the partnership, they are going to look to have that need fulfilled somewhere else. And when I say things like this, women are like, oh, well, you're saying we have to do it. We have to do it. I'm not saying you have to do it, but I'm also saying that they don't really have to be loyal to you if you're not going to fulfill that need.
What kind of statement is it? Oh, I have to do it. I have to do it. What the fuck is you married for? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Now, I was a little bit appalled at first as a woman was talking on this screen, admitting and being so forthcoming with the idea that she sleeps with married men for money for a living. But then I got more appalled at the idea that a woman would then say, well, why do I have to do it when it comes to having sex with the person that you're in a relationship with? You should want to have sex with the person that you're married to. That it would sound ridiculous if a married man said, why do I have to sleep with my wife? It sounds crazy, but we've become so delusional and we've lost the plot so much that women will actually question why she would have to sleep with a guy, which having to is a wild thing to say when you're married. And then at the same time, we'll still be questioning why he's looking for affection. And for a dude to say 10 years is insane. I thought 1 month would be insane if she's not pregnant, going through some life change or something like that, because I can't even imagine going more than 1 week if we're sitting there laying next to each other and we got our bodies and you just sitting there talking about why do I have to do it? Well, I wouldn't want you to be anywhere that you don't want to be. I think that's grounds for just go ahead and walking away. We should go our separate ways. And they're sitting there questioning this woman. I don't know which one is crazier. A woman that is getting paid to sleep with married men that's also getting all of the secrets from the guys that the wives are supposed to be solving for so that it's not a secret for them to talk about in the first place, or the wives putting these guys in this position to where they have to get this need fulfilled and they feel the need to actually give money, real dollars, well, these is euros, real euros over to a woman that they don't even know from Adam, which I'd be super fearful for. And so that's not even a thing. I don't think that dudes should be just sleeping with a chick. She can have stuff or whatever. I don't care how safe she says she is. There's things that you can catch, even if you have a condom. But to be sitting here having this conversation, honestly, like in earnest, honestly, about the fact that dudes are going decades without any kind of physical intimacy and they are married. And that just makes the case for a lot of guys that say that they don't ever want to get married because they get way more box than dudes. Some of these dudes that's actually married. I just couldn't imagine it.
And now there are a lot of reasons why a woman may feel like she doesn't want to do that anymore. And I'm going to do a separate video on that. But I think we need to take some accountability for how our actions led to this happening. You should not be together if you don't want to be doing the deed. You shouldn't even be together anymore. Let that person go so that they can go and find what they really want, or someone who really does feel that thing for them. Now, I get separating is really complicated. A lot of the time there's kids and a lot of assets clients, especially for the kind of clients that see me, they have a lot of businesses and property, etc., that would have to get divided between the two parties, you know, if they get divorced. I get that it's not that simple, but at the end of the day, why are you together if you're not actually feeling that you want that person, having that urge? Why are you together? Another thing that I do often hear is that it is happening, the deed, but it's very unenthusiastic. We're talking like laying there and being like, okay, get it over and done with. Like, I hear this all the time. That is not
Like it's a chore. Y'all doing deed like it's a chore, like it's something that you have to do. You just got to get ready for. It's not spontaneous. It's not fun. It's not interesting. But see, this is why I say, and people was looking at me like I'm crazy. I said that the dating doesn't start until after you get married. Let me say it again for the people in the back so that you'll really understand it. Dating does not start until after you get into a deep marriage. That is when you have to start being a lot more intentional. But we'll put more effort into something that somebody is going to walk away from, but we won't put as much effort into the person that you land next to every day, which is again is weird to me. I think that the effort should be reciprocated. I think that people should put their best effort forward to create the environment that's going to be conducive. Because if you're going to be with somebody for the long haul, especially if you decide to have kids, then I don't think that you should be content. The competition should be within yourself to compete against the earliest version of you so that you can create the environment that's best for y'all to be able to exist in this environment, this relationship, this marriage, however you want to frame it.
an experience that anyone wants to have, feeling like they have forced their partner into doing it and you're just laying there and taking it, like you're not an active participant in it. Another really big one is they may have an ink, you know, that word that I can't say on here with a K at the start of it, that the partner isn't willing to fulfill. Common ones I hear about are egging, put a P on the side of that because I can't say the other word on here, feet things, maybe some BDSM sort of stuff. Like, there's a lot of things that people want to do and have that urge to do, but their partner just isn't willing to do it. And a lot of the time, these are the reasons why they come and see someone like me. And honestly, I think that's better than a full-blown emotional affair.
I just can't. I don't know, man. I just don't understand how these people are able to exist in these environments and, they just able to endure through it. Like a very basic need. This isn't even rocket science. People have relationships similar to what she just said. People have relationships with people and it's just purely physical sometimes. And I ain't even talking about in a marriage. I'm talking about like just casual physical people that they interact with that they call and it's like, all right, listen, it's time. Let's get to it. Let me go ahead and take care of it. It is what it is. Let's get it popping. People have physical situationships. And so you're telling me that somebody that you intimately connected with, that a person that, you have children with possibly, more than likely, a person that you've been through things through thick and thin, that you can get naked next to, that you provide for, that you make sure they're taken care of, and they don't have any interest whatsoever in fulfilling that desire, that seemed like that would be something that would attach y'all even more. Like you would be even more enthusiastic about getting into that type of situationship with the person that you're in a relationship with because y'all are that connected. Y'all are that, like, even if you get into an argument, it's like you don't really want to argue. You don't really want to be beefed out with that person because this is the person that you care for. This is the person that you love. And again, it's just weird to me. I don't understand it. I've always tried to make sense of people going out to pay for box from chicks that don't care anything about them, and they get an opportunity to tell all of their business. And I'm assuming that it's also a form of therapy. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. T Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna holler at you guys later. Peace.